But if I check from the Ghana Nurses and Registered Midwives Association, I don't know if that is your name, but tell me, Fanchame. Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association. And most of them withdraw from all services. No problem. Ghana for that must say. Moya Jumasun Ediama Ghana. We appreciate you. We love you guys. And you're crying, you are no more. Your girlfriend's no more. Your year no more. Obi be womb. But I just want to ask a very simple question. How long is this thing going to take? So strike action here, Maakye. It is how long is it going to take you guys? Number two, for the period of 8 years in the elsewhere Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo government, where were you guys? Eight years of Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Abai and then Momo, where were you guys? Because the services are so essential. Juma so amudi dem Ghana, esombo na Ghana for any kumu ho. But it be such simple question say 8 years ago, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo abai mu na mo wo he. Me nuanu mo wom. Me na fofo wom. Me girls fofo wom, me yire no mo wom, everybody me wo bia bi wom. But a simple question is, where were you guys? Look, and I'm in the area. I can just call a private doctor or a private nurse. Senior, me me. But the question is, how many ordinary Ghanaians would have access to you guys anytime you are not, they are not feeling well? Meanwhile, yes, Mobrowa Fui, Eddie here Fui, Adaoma. Yetiti and Sa Ase, Netumia Koyejuma D. Na Yetumia Bobo Esikano, Na Yadia no, and the Chia Moka. Oko Kejetia, Jom for, Jomuma for, Race Course for, Makwala for, Kaneshi for, one for, Takrade Market Circle for, Obi Bia, ye na. Jumadia ye di one way or the other. And ye boabuano, ye de triamoka. Not because of anything, but because we appreciate a Juma Moye, a Juma so proud of Ghana, and Ghana will forever be grateful to you people. But the question is, where were you guys in the last 8 years? Dear Moko strike, tell me, condition of service. But what was the condition of service during the Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo Abai? Now, condition of service, that's to say. You sat down with the then Minister of Health, friends of Bernardo Koboy, right? And the trust and the Gwesheti here. And now, on making sure, sir, on my more condition of service, you know, and then what you agreed on, or proceed this current government. Why did you negotiate for the then government on that particular day? And my implementation, no, and yet that and taking effect from that day. And I was about to say, Mita Kando. So Mita Kando says that whatever. Yes, we appreciate that. But the question is, more yet, do you know as a service to nation, or you are doing a service to your personal interests? Tell us. Have you people not benefited from government of Ghana before? The Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association, we appreciate ye domo, ye nim say ye nuanemo, ye yire no mo enemo, ye wo faso for nemo, ye bi bia enemo ye domo. We cannot despise you people. But I want to ask one very particular question. Who benefited from the government of Ghana before? And I know what I say. You were nurses to be a free Ghana. Ghana for the Marco Barbados. Me boy. Ghana for I employ more our different countries. Meboa. Are those people also on strike over there? Those people, are they on strike over there? If they're not on strike, what is happening to their condition of service as against your condition of service? Look, like I said, I love Yima so well. Yima Odov Central, Yima Bako, I work for Adochi Tissue Hospital. A lot of nurses, I cannot even mention names. But because of your actions and inactions, I just want to find out a very simple question. Sir, have you people not benefited from the government of Ghana before, even if a government way under the previous government or the previous governments? Who benefited from a Mudana? Why can't you sit down and negotiate with the current government very, very well? Even if it is taking you millions of times, countless number of times, and not do the health minister. So we take years in po. Let's suppose the best G Ghana for one. Adentina, mukumu ye mukom. More better the fat in you. No money Ghana for any painful Asia. No more negotiating rather than resorting on an indefinite strike action. Just because you want a better condition of service. No problem. I mean, it's a very fine strike. But the question is, where are you guys? One of the best professions are Oko School are buying SSO Sawasle and nursery and teacher training allowances. Meboa. More strike now. You have benefited from the government. Meboa. Please, at a point where John Dramani Mahama, his first government, Eka said, Nakayim Biamunia scrubbing the nurses and teacher training allowance. You people voted against him. True or false? You voted against him. Because you didn't like the idea. Because the money and the allowances you people were getting was coming from the government. True or false? And then, what you mean, Kukudro? Say, I must say, you want a better condition of service. Yes, we agree with you. So you want to go on strike. Go on strike. Munko. But the question is that, some condition of service, any allowances are not government, are buying the mamono. It was coming from the very good people of Ghana. True or false? Now, if Ghana for Honomo and an Yadibamo, Ghana for more brower for Yadi B, Yeti a more remove, Naya Coco Pabidi, Nayetimian Ska, and a Babu my Ghana. Yaya Hona Nefri, near the Biamamu. Just because I'm Oko school. Just because you want you to be professional. Just because you want you to attain a career. Just because you're a person in your profession. And suppose more teachers who call the actual Ghana buyer. Ghana for them was say. Monsieur Ghana for him. Now, Monsieur Mobro for be him. Mobro 1 year. What it is the more remedial show school. I'm going to call a day. And we say, we are nurse, you are a professional nurse. Then now, so what teachers who call the actual a buyer or buyer. Only Bosuminsia, even though, yes, it is not an excuse to say, I buy when the Bosuminsia painty, it said, it is a teacher, but buy is a continuous process. We agree. But why were you guys? Number here, more here. When the previous government, Nana Dakokufa, not Chakunyasu, now, all the Ghana for bro, where were you guys? Where were you? Here. Baby, I drew our Ghana Hanum no Yatrakumatie. Baby, I drew a Ghana Hanum no Yatrakumatie. Prominent people have died. People didn't cry. The best I say, we they cry, but hey, A lie. And that's also because striker obia ni woni asem. But more kasa mo tira ho na mo ndwendwe mo se bi ho. Mo and teacher for the only profession in Ghana. Because mo go school Ghana by a strong wasne eba mo allowances. Abutumi the allowances the ye man memasem. And then people have the nerves to tell us to say, because of better condition of services in T, people are going on strike. No problem. So you say that we hear a better condition of services. Yes, a better condition of services. Yima, a better condition of services. Where were you when the government of Ghana was paying you allowances? No way. That was just asking and not free. Some in predecessor. Apa na nkwa bi bottom na eba mo hono mo ana. No, you people gotta be serious sometimes. You see, one of the funny reasons why these people are on strike, I say they are attaching emotions to their profession. Hey, look at health minister office, and health minister say, ultimately shiamu, and a fire kosi and a fire kosi and a fire kosi. So therefore, and the youth are going on strike. Monko. Yeah, nyame a wasro obosro basase. So I say Ghana ni be wu Ghana ni be wu. O wu wi Ghana for ye na ye wu wi a. Mo fa mo profession no, e fa koto hospital. Mo fa ko hospital. Na buduru ho no mo a. Mo akokosa aya friend said, samanfo ene mo nananom, ene mo busuafo no mo yare. Go. I am not saying this in the name of anything. I am saying this to provoke you and to remind you that look, nipa oya day mumu nurses for kwa mumu insurance kwa mumu yare kwa mumu debeko hospital. This is what you should be talking about. This is what you should be negotiating for. Sir, oya nurse ni na hwe yare for na say yare bi ebowa. And so when you have free access to healthcare, you people do not have. This is what you should be negotiating for, not this sadema way amoka ho asem. And the doctor di yare na opayarehwa. He said doctor didn't sorry not saline. He said the ordinary person. No crocodile line so because only any form of medical insurance be a bond home buy. This is what you should be negotiating for, not this level of strike cash better condition of what they are doing. In other case, what shall my nurses for you now that free Ghana Hanu say Ghana buy a check. Emma, ye nurses for what they dorsal Ghana for nurses about dorsal. I employ nurses for our Barbados, other countries, they are providing services for the good people of our country called Ghana. Have you not benefited from the government of Ghana before? Tell me. So today, if you want to go on industrial strike, it's up to you. Ghana for a bid who have a won't call. Go for those strikes. Ghana for are grateful to you people because Ghana didn't say on only one cedi, on only 50 pesos, on only 20 pesos, and on more bob one on the share school, more the G allowances and then as for. And now, Mukoso Finemu. Ekoso Bible mu edinsie edechire Ghana for ina say ye be maintain your profession edinsie budie mu ana mu ni bisia mudie ye it say na se mo se mo dane mo chi dia mayen se bo so mo ndo ye biem mo se sika na ye tua no enkokogu gata mu na nso fa ne nkwa Ghana for dam wase. Because you people want to be made, I don't know. I said to be corrected, but I am tempted to believe that if people want to make it more political. But say, where were you guys in the Nana Dakwakufado government? Ghana is for Namuahe. Where are you guys? Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association. Where were you guys when you people were in government? Where were you guys? Ghana for me, I short memory. Ghana for Baku or being trapping live on Facebook. Onua 95.1, Akoba 87.9. Obi can travel say, yeah, war one particular strike action be a your call, yeah. Please, let us be serious as a country. And it's not like we don't love you. It is better, yes, the only language, one of the languages about here, Sanisa strike action, we agree. But don't make it so obvious. I buy more employ more 100,000 Ghana people, 100,000 people. But Ghana, let's assume, without admitting, said Ghana for is over 40 million people. Now, only because of 100,000 Ghana people. I mean, 100,000 people now against 4 million people. Come on, please. Ghana for please stop that. It will not bring anything good to the good people of Ghana. Mufra said, John Mammy. Nyeko Kumase. Me nurses for some me am just saying Kebi. Because nurses for me room, me pray for womb, me nuanu womb, me busia for womb, obi bia owa busia mu bia bi womb. Iti mpese me come asem. I understand the level of frustration you guys are going through. But the truth is that some dream say Ghana for at me a sika abwam paya. Please reconsider your decision and come back to normal. Some of you say Ghana for abwam pay. Some of you say or more and a sum was because you people took allowances from the government. Government has no business doing any business. It is a good people of Ghana and you're contributing to the towards the success of this every government. Yeah, can send this for buy this for one into your there be MPP for TB. Oh, yeah, Ghana near so TB. And I was Ghana babe. Ghana for when you're Ghana for be a man. And I know most of you nurses will be angry with me. Yes, no problem. But even though the condition of services are it's not as better as the condition of services in UK. Babysitting UK. But free Ghana when you go there, babysitting. It is not as if you can for any school and nature nurses for any whoever. But the truth is that you guys should also think about the welfare of the good people of Ghana. People who suffered and toiled in their blood and their one city, all in the name of giving you allowances. That is what I'm talking about. And I'm also more strike. But I have the firm belief, say, you can still sit down. You come to a compromise on a neutral grounds. Namu negotiate dialogue. Namu negotiate. Namu ma by no hun say, ejuma mo ye na ejuma so e de ma oman kokro Ghana. It is say and I'm open. Like the onion concept. You see, the outer layer do not see what people see. The inner layer feels that it's in the the outer layer feels that hey, baby, I do the yanko strike, yanko, hey, yes, but when you go to the middle layer will tell you, say, yet that's on a round table discussion. Na yenim kombo na yehwe babia yede yesem ebekwakogu. Then the inner layer will also advocate for the fact to say when it's him into nyao probably or possibly mufi say abana ye ya manabro. So this is a government that has spent less than 6 months in abamumu. This John Dramani Mahama Abai, the old John Dramani Mahama Abai. This John Dramani Mahama Abai has spent less than 6 months in government. So please, with the greatest of humility and respect to you, Namu Mamu fa Abai ni huehi, Namu Mani Nyasa Sabin Prediasa. More related to Amanyosem or something that is quite related to Amanyosem. Don't tell me words. I am choosing my words carefully because I know what I'm talking about. Minim de America o. Ma mo nya se eya Amanyosem. Anasa eya bibia efa Amanyosem ho. Ma mo mane nye saa. Se te saa nyame mpangu efa nkwa chiri. Because we say Ghana registered the Nurses Association. Mo nya Amanyosem. But se mo asate se mo yes ade mo ka hu say it is not about the government, it's about the larger group of people, and that is what you people need to think about. In any case, says Speaker of Parliament area, he will not seek the medical attention of these governments, of all these nurses. You understand? Obekwa brochire no seek for health medcare. Mami. Say the vice president area. Now no say we aware. The vice president when he wasn't feeling well. No ni Ghana ha. Okabrochire kwasa no ho yare bae. Say president area. Antena Ghana ha. Okabrochire no kwasa no ho yare. Even if say the unexpected happens in the course of the Juma Oye, nasa kwenche bi bana se kobode yare a ebia benya first aid wo hanu say, but in the next 24 hours they be flying to outside the country. That is the president and all those government officials. One. Zakobane sa abamu nkofo will not be heavily affected. But me papa when you prostate enlargement. Me mamia and the pressure kosro. Me sister ni BP ekosro awanya kumayare. Me nya bema over the weekend. Okwenya kwenshia your friend Bonare Ike. He's one of no. He was my closest friend like this. Near to Sebo Malini 77 previous Adebia Besa Mabodi. Near Kakochi father so Kojokrum. Over the weekend, that was my story. Now, course about left and right, back and forth, sir. JB Yasunia every muno, Yasunia, or just last week. Enrechi, Saturday, Memenda, exactly 1 week, I worry. Now, on in India, or then the Ure, no more medical, and son, I worry, air basso. Busumi, you know. And I remember, Menina Naya Juma, Ewo, Max FM, Ewo Enchi. So those of you claiming that he was a businessman, he was never a businessman. My sincere condolences to the family. And let me say a very big thank you to the CEO of Max FM. As the CEO, he was there. He had to go and carry the body of my very good friend. And I think about 6 or 7 years. And I didn't call. I called Krano, I was mortuary. Philip Nanakwa. These are the people who need your help. It is a mufu sebe be modrono, mwatra komatia, Ghana force watra komatia, sebe imprediasa, abubroko suya, adebe ye, and said that. It does not mean say a jene nyansa nyakopo de dua mumuno, mototono form. But let me also ask you this question. Say, your mom all the condition of services. Near provided them all can in the memoir. None else be as a result of negligence of duty. Ekosu obi emani free moi. Sani pakrodena modeyeno. Ghana registered the Nurses and Midwives Association. What do you do to those people? You see, there are people that are backlogs. Ewo hodu mo yenya kra imposti won. Tieo yenya o backlogs yenya imposti won. And ye wo hospitals, ye wo clinics, Your polyclinics, all the health facilities are. Yenya nurses in poor ebomunko hormos of Mukwa, and also any day. And people die like sebi. And more. Zakofons Yenya one day. Leadership of the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association. Ghana for, move from one into Ghana for, and continue to provide an essential services to the country. We know how difficult your job is. We know how difficult and how dangerous your job is. Yenime hawa mumubi mufam, enenim hawa mukum. But the strike action, I know, is the only language I buy etiase. But I believe sincerely, say, the leadership of this group, this is not the way to go. Sebi prayer, sir. Ghana 4 are looking up to you guys. Ghana 4 end him so well. Say, Enyama yourself na mode ye. But ye a papa and the right call for you guys to do. Meaning say something prayer, sir. And I will send a picture to you, Godwin. Say, Ghana for no binom, nurses for no binom, effort to chemu, and sign a mode bridgement. Yo! When you go step in a man, oko not a chemu and oko find so much a chemu now, oko jumana say, Ghana ni be a hua. I mean, I go say, but a year Ghana central for yen the casa same with the mamu. It is a commander say, Bibi say koso na Ghana for ekoto sremo e pam achewa munte Ghana for e wa supremo eno na be ma Ghana for ankasa sorry aka kire aban say hey aban ye nua no nurses for ye no nurses for ye kunu nurses for bra help them. Don't fight your own fight because sorry. Sabu 200,000, even if you are 1 million people. Now, sorry, na Ghana for over 39 million people, or even approximately 40 million people. I can say, yeah, you can never do anything. But Ghana 4 are so merciful to the extent to say, yeah, you must sue a moya. Near Casse. Must say more better condition of services. Now Ghana 4 say, yeah, to market chemu, yeah, mamu better condition of services. Ghana 4, I'm not sorry, exam wachi. Open them, ye license to near share, and summer akoso, our various hospitals are, and for 7 predators are, or marshally the breadwinners of their families, our various hospitals are. Where was the film?